everyone, today we are going to do another overnight oats, but this time it's going to be a berry burst. So I managed to pick up one of these large packets of frozen fruit. I used to get fresh fruit and of course it doesn't last particularly long and I have a lot of it. So really the best for me is getting the frozen fruit. And I know lots of people are like, oh, you've got frozen fruit, that means that, you know, there's all the nutrition goes really quickly. But actually, no, the best is probably getting it frozen because it's all locked in nicely. And that one has, I think, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries and cranberries, which of course are all high in antioxidants. Then we're going to add a little bit of coconut. So it's just a nice, fairly simple one to create. All right, let's get on to it. Okay, so just chuck some oats in. Again, I guess it does depend how hungry you are, but sometimes less is actually more. Because I used to be putting my oats up here, but of course, once they soak in, they do actually expand quite a lot, so you don't want too much of it. And then whatever sweetener you want to use, I'm going to use maple syrup today. And the very last piece of it, apparently. I've got oat today. And just cover the oats, just like that. And now we're going to add a little bit of filtered water. So just a splash of filtered water. Now I'm going to add some coconut, shredded coconut, unsweetened. Because if you don't get the unsweetened one, it's quite surprising, but they do put quite a lot of sugar in. Okay, and then just simply chuck in your berries. Now don't forget, these are going to be quite sour, especially the cranberries. So the next day, if it still isn't sweet enough, you can just add a little bit of extra maple syrup. Now I have, oh look at that, I have actually got a twig in there. So keep that in mind. You might need to go through and make sure that you're not actually going to swallow a piece of twig. Okay, so I'm going to have these lovely oats now. I have had a little bit of it, and as I said, it can be quite sour. So I bought some more maple syrup. I'm just going to pour a little bit extra, just like that. And if you wanted to make it even healthier, you can always put something on like sunflower seeds. Now this is great because it's got lots of like fatty acids in it, including omega-6, and that's really great for like a natural hair moisturizer. So I'm just going to put some of those on. All right, let's give it a go. I'm going to ruin the pattern now, I'm afraid. I'm just going to mix some of it in. It's great because the cranberries, they sort of burst in your mouth, and then along sweetened with the maple syrup, it's really quite lovely. Although I can't seem to have gotten any blackberries. They might all have been stuck at the bottom of the packet. I'll have to mix it up again next time. It's a really great start to the day. And I know it sounds really weird, but the night before, I always get quite excited about the fact that I've done my breakfast in the morning. And you can wake up thinking, oh, I can't remember which flavour I used. Oh, let's go down. And I know, to some people it might not be overly interesting, but at the moment, it's all about the little things that we get excited about. And not having to do breakfast in the morning is just fantastic. So yes, give this one a go. This great berry burst with coconut.